It's 107.5 WGCI, the Shy's #1 for hip hop and R&B. It's the morning show with the Destin legend Leon Rogers, the beautiful Kendra G, myself, the shortest damn man in Chicago, Kyle. And as you can see on the Zoom right now, welcome to Chicago. We got Meg the Stallion in the Zoom. Congratulations on the new album, Meg. Good news is out on all platforms right now.
It's out now. Everybody need to go get that on whatever they be getting it on.
Yes. No doubt.
So real quick, Megan, you know, I'm the dancer of the show. Now, there's no, I can't twerk. It's not going to happen. But I think I got the body breakdown. So I'm going to show you. You going to make sure I'm doing it right, okay? Because I've been practicing. I say, you know, if anybody going to make sure I do it right, it's going to be Megan.
Don't cut off on us, Megan, when you see this. Please stay on with us.
It's like,
yeah.
If I do it, Megan, it's like,
I love it.
That's
yeah. Honestly, you're doing it better than a lot of people. Girl, my girl know the whole thing.
Megan, stop lying. Stop lying. That's terrible.
Yeah. So now y'all can't tell me.
No cap. She really got it down better than a lot of people that I've seen.
Megan
told me I could do it. I don't care what y'all say.
I'm telling you.
Megan. Don't
okay, get on Instagram and go look. Then you're gonna be like, all right, you know what? Maybe I was tripping.
Megan, we gotta live with her. Right. Don't do that. We gotta live with her. Tomorrow she's gonna be like, Megan told me I was getting it.
And she gonna be body all over the place.
Listen,
Meg, the album is out, man. Good news is definitely on and popping. I know that's what the thing that with everything going on in the world right now. Why was it so important for you to make sure you're bringing us this good news?
Well, with just such a dark time, it feels like for everybody. We're hearing bad news back to back. I'm like, damn, like, what can I do? How can I put a smile on, you know, everybody's face? Let's name the album Good News, because I would like to see good news trending. Oh, good news is out now. Good, everybody's listening to good news. Good news is #1. You know what I'm saying? So I just really wanted good news to, you know, finally come out and it come from me. So that's why I had to name it that.
Dope. I just want to say thank God for all his works and that you are here, because the fellas, we do appreciate you. Matter of fact, listen, I'm not even a hairstylist, but I'm appreciating them edges right now. Baby, come here and look at Megan Thee Stallion's edges. I need you to get your edge game up like this right here. I'm gonna leave you. Look, at the end of the day. So you've been in quarantine, right? And everybody that's been in quarantine, even the almighty healthy Kendra G has put on pounds. We all say we put on pounds.
Motherfucker, who told you gonna tell somebody?
Sis, you said, look.
But I can say it. You ain't supposed.
Now, how you gonna come call her like that?
Yes, me and Cal put them on. She put them on too.
But you ain't supposed to. Continue.
Kendra G eats shrimp, lobster, and steak every day.
Ain't about me. Continue, which I'm gonna get you that.
So what I'm saying is, we all put on weight in the quarantine, but you don't look like you put on a pound.
That weight, I had that quarantine 15.
I don't believe you. I
did. I don't know what you ain't seeing, but it was definitely there.
Show it. I don't believe you.
I lost a little weight as soon as I started back performing, because when I was chilling, writing the album, I was eating all kind of stuff. I'm in the kitchen figuring out how to cook random shit. Like I'm baking cakes, eating honey
fried cake.
Like what's going on? Cake. I'm baking cake, vanilla cake with the chocolate icing. Like I'm like, wow, is this okay? Like, but I'm like, nobody can see me, and so it's all right. Like I feel like I was sneaking, and then I had to go outside for something, and I was like, okay. I don't like how that picture looks. Yeah. Let me get my life back together.
You ain't mad.
You know what I love about you, man?
I don't care, because I feel like I'll be looking good, fluffy or not.
You got it.
That's one of the things I think everyone loves about you too, because since day one, you've always been like a real person, you know? And I remember my first time actually interviewing you, but I met you last year, BET Awards weekend. And just last night, watching you in the AMAs, you killed it. I was like, and that body's in shape because the stomach it's all covered, but it's clear, you can see it. But I'm just like, I'm so proud of Megan, because you always just work hard. You make your work first. And I want to go to the body video, because you got Taraji P. Henson, Black China, Bernice Burgos, I think is also
Burgos, yes. Yep. Praise God.
So how did you get these women to do your video? I feel like you've always been about women coming together.
I'm definitely a girl's girl. So yeah, I called Jordan, Malibu, Asian, Taraji, China, Bernice. I feel like those, Tabria, a lot of those girls, they just have just great bodies to me. Like it down to the petite to the super, super duper thick. I feel like you should be proud of your body, you know, either way it go, whatever side of the spectrum you land on. So I just wanted to put all different kind of bodies in the video. And I had to call the people that I knew, because baby, I can't have a lot of, you know, random pulling up. We got to get COVID tested. Like, these are just the women that I knew, who bodies that I appreciated, you know? So I'm so happy they all came and did the video, because we just got to see all kind of crazy body. Just the cameos were insane. So just shout out to y'all if y'all listening. Like, I super appreciate y'all.
No doubt. Meg, I'm one of those people that really likes to find out the backstory about who people are and what makes them, you know, who they are today, right? So we all know you went to Prairie View A&M, you know, you're representing Texas Southern, you're putting it down for HBCUs. We represent for HBCUs. You were part of the iHeartRadio HBCU celebration. So how is HBCU Meg different from the worldwide Meg the Stallion? And when you plan on graduating, man? What's your plans for that?
Let's fingers crossed 2021. I'm still in school, but I don't think it's a big difference between the two. Like, even when I was on campus, I was still Megan Thee Stallion. I was in front of the dorms rapping, outside my car rapping, at the parties going back and forth with the boys rapping. So now I just get to do it on a bigger scale. Now I don't have to walk to class right after. Like, that's like the only difference. But I really miss being on campus. Like, I miss that feeling, like being at PV and having to walk from the phases to the MSC. Like, PV, like the campus was just lit every day. It's freaking DJ every Wednesday and hump day in the middle of the school. And I'm like,
it ain't nothing like an HBCU, yo.
It's nothing like it. And what's crazy is it doesn't matter. Like, in high school, you know, you're closer with your teachers. It's a more intimate setting. In college, you know, you would think that your professor, and at a lot of universities, your professor really don't care if you come to class or not. Like, this is your choice. You're a grown up now. But at HBCU, I feel like these professors still treat you like you their child. So even when I would miss a day of class, they'll be like, "So where you been?" I'm like, "You care about me? I can't miss class." Like, because I'm a person and I sit at the front too, so you gonna know if I'm missing. And I always just felt like, okay, I have an extra Amy at school or an extra uncle, and these people care about me. So let me make sure that it's extra pressure to do well in class now. So like, I just like that pressure that you get from HBCUs to succeed. So I would recommend anybody go to an HBCU.
Absolutely.
Hampton University.
Winston-Salem State. We in the building.
Chicago State, baby.
Chicago State is not a black college.
It is. Ain't nothing but black people ever went there. Damn it, this is black. Listen,
It's black.
that's it. Megan, listen now. Two things. One, May WAP, incredible song. Women is hype. I love when I hear my wife singing it. I know I'm in for a good night that night. But I think you need to come back with a public service announcement and do another song called WAK, W-A-K. Weak ass knees, because everybody ain't got Megan Thee Stallion knees. And I found that out. You know, my old lady get in the WAP mode. Then 15 minutes in the WAP mode, she talking about, hold on, let's get some water and some ice packs. Now, how can they get their knee game up?
It's because look, so your knee strength really gonna come from your thigh and your ankle strength. Because when you're down there twerking, your thighs start burning. That's really what it be. So I feel like if we got a little bit more squats incorporated into the workout. Come on. Add a few more squats in there, little wall sits, you're gonna be perfect. You gonna be hoping she hurry up and get done. Well,
hey, listen, she be hyped. She hear your song and she turn up, put on the lingerie.
Yeah.
Then she talking about, who gonna give me some ice water? No, we wapping right now.
That's why you need that ice water on standby.
I want the WAP though.
This there? They need a break.
I'm coming with the bad. Listen. Come on.
It gotta be true.
Speaking of WAP, I know when you and Cardi came and like dropped that same hairstyle, the cover, it was one of the things that we had to look forward to during this quarantine year because it's turning out to be a year. But if you know anything about Megan Stallion, I know you love Nicki Minaj too. Did you feel like you had to like kind of call Nicki first? Like, I don't want you to hear about it, but I'm working with Cardi, or that is like all over?
I didn't feel like I had to call her first. Because at the end of the day, I'm still an artist and I should be free to work with whoever I want to work with. My personal relationship with anybody doesn't affect like what I choose to do as an artist. And even me and Cardi's relationship furthered after the song. Like, she's great on her own. Like, I love her as a person. We talk often. Like, we talk a lot. Me and Nicki, like, our relationship hasn't changed since we did Hot Girl Summer. Like, I feel like women, we really do know how to coexist, and we really do know how to not be catty. So despite popular internet opinion, that don't be the case.
Good. I'm so glad to hear that, because I feel like you could be the unique person in the middle, and you've always had great energy. So I love to hear that. Yeah.
Like, I'm not that friend. Well, okay, so I am that friend. If my homegirl don't like you, I don't like you. Like, that's what it be. But girl, you're gonna have to give me a logical reason.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to be in everybody beef. You don't have to be in everybody fight. My fight is not everybody else's fight. Like, if you've never done anything to me, then we good. Like, everything's good.
Yeah.
100.
You just spoke a second ago just about the energy, and the energy of your music makes women feel sexy. They makes them feel empowered, makes them feel, emboldened, right? But what is something that makes Megan Thee Stallion feel sexy? What makes you dive into your womanhood, whether it's music or anything else? What's that thing for you?
Music definitely makes me feel sexy. But me just being in the mirror, like dancing to any music that I like.
Oh, you turn yourself on.
What? Like, it starts with you. Like, if you don't feel like you look good, like, I don't feel like you'll be able to confidently go into any other situation. How would turn you on if I don't know how to turn me on?
Praise God.
That's really where it comes from.
I like it. That's what's up.
Yeah, you gotta spend a little time with yourself. Get to know yourself. Yeah.
Megan, now it's falling apart in Houston, man. I know you're a big Houston representative.
I am.
And Megan Thee Stallion saved the Houston Rockets. James Harden want to leave. Westbrook want to leave. I know you're a sports fan. I saw your NBA commercial now. Come on now, you got to keep them Rockets together. Y'all finna go from being great, making the playoffs, to back to zero. Can Megan?
That's one thing that I don't really have no big opinion in. I can't tell you how to get out there and run your business. Because just like you can't get in the studio and coach me on how to rap, I can't get on that court and tell you how to dribble that ball. You got to, that's something you got to figure out on your own. Like, all I do is give you the motivation. Say, pimp, what you doing? Like,
when they said we had this interview, I said, I got to ask Megan. I know she's a big Houston fan. You know what I'm saying? And James want to be out.
Whatever Houston need to do to get on their feet, stay on their toes, that's what they need to do.
Okay.
Don't let us fall apart.
All right. That's real.
I want to go back to the album. Good News. I got two favorites. First, Go Crazy. Big Sean goes so hard in that song.
So hard.
He said, he thought you was my dog, but you was a pet peeve. Like, he got so many lines in that song. That's one of my favorites. I like Circles too. But I'm gonna be honest. My favorite song is Shots Fired. It's the first song. We don't gotta break it down, but just at least tell me classic. You did the Biggie beat like it was classically done. So can you at least break down what made you decide to go with the Biggie's beat for the song Shots Fired?
I mean, it's just a classic hip hop beef type situation. Like, I just feel like what other beat would I even be able to have like perfectly execute that over? Since it's such a big fucking mystery on who shot me, like, why not get on the beat who shot you? You know, like, I'm a woman at the end of the day, but obviously I'm such a threat. And to where males feel like they need to come for me, like, okay, well, I need to go equally as hard. I need to go harder than the boys. Like, I'm not just gonna sit down and take somebody coming at me 24/7. So it's like, all right, well, boom, here you go. That's just what it is. If it's rap beef, we could do that too, you know?
Cal wore a special shirt for the interview, though, Megan. I just want to say that. He never puts on
you know what I mean?
He got dressed up for you.
That's for you, man.
I like it. Thank you.
No doubt. You are welcome. You are screenshot this, and then when you're dancing in the
Because we'll never see that shit again.
You can add me to the picture. Thank you, Stallion, man. We appreciate your time. Thank you so much. Congratulations.
Thank y'all so much.
Love you so much.
Much success to you, man.
Love y'all.
We look forward to seeing you in Chicago.
Stay on.
I'll be there when it open up.
Stay on. Stay on.